podcast about your worst wedding, funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or whether a story's funny after the fact. We want to hear it. And today, we have a very lovely special guest, Miss Lesa Noelle. Lesa, baby, say hello.
Hi, everybody. It's nice to be here.
I told you she was beautiful.
You did say that.
I did. I said she's beautiful. She's lovely. She's a comedian. She's like, I did all that. You seen the promo? I sent it to you.
I know. Set me up, man. Set me up.
That's the way I work. I work for you guys, man. I love to have people on. I love to meet them. I love to meet new people, especially people in comedy and great personalities. I like big personalities. That's just what I like.
Yay!
So so tell us about you. Tell us everything about you. You're in California, or you're in Hollywood?
Yes, I am. I'm in Hollywood. Gritty Hollywood. And I'm a comedian. I'm a director. I'm an actor. You know, everything that you are in Hollywood. But I'm mainly
homeless,
a comedian.
living on the street, got a bottle next to me.
Living in my tent,
got a
right
nearby
now,
alley that I use for urination. It's like,
yeah, this is the streets of Hollywood, though. I mean, it's really bad right now.
I've never been there.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, I've never been to Hollywood. The
Okay.
closest I got was Corcoran, California. Actually, I got up on
That
the coast.
is nothing like Hollywood.
Yeah, I know. I got up. I was right across from Charles Manson's prison when I was there. So
Wow.
yeah, exactly. Where I was working, I could actually see Chuck's house. So
wow, but you know, it's too bad because, like, it's too bad that you didn't come to Hollywood like maybe in like 1999, because you know you would see a big difference between then and now.
Yeah.
Honestly, but that's America, right?
I
Like,
believe you.
we got a big old homeless problem. We got a big old garbage problem. We got problems everywhere. So I mean, yes, we have them here, but
now my wife
everybody
made it to
just
LA.
keeps on, huh?
My wife made it to LA. She said there was like a lot of garbage and stuff like that.
I told ya.
I guess I'll stay here. Well,
There's like
I was there,
cool
I was
people
actually building
and garbage.
I was building bulk grain bins for hog farmers. That's what I was doing there back then. Like this is like the early 90s. Like I was still like in my early 20s. I was still like ripping bong hits and just having a fucking party. I was working for my paycheck to blow my paycheck on blow. I never did blow. But I was smoking a lot of marijuana.
You can't do that stuff
and going
anymore.
to like a David Lee Roth concert, and like shit like that. I was doing all that. But yeah, so I was just.
That sounds like the 80s.
Yeah, it was. It was late 80s, early 90s. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of booze, lots of pot, lots of women. I had a good time. I really did. It's
wow. See, we should be talking about some of those stories, Mark. I mean,
absolutely. I'm down. Tracy is watching. Hey, Tracy. So I'm going to call people out as they awesome. Chat in and stuff like that.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. She's watching on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
The Minion, she says.
I just kicked myself. Yeah, so I have a couple channels on YouTube. I love YouTube right now because it allows me to,
I tried putting the hashtag on the kitty chick and bunny girl. I tried putting the hashtag up there and it wouldn't transfer for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird because I have a URL that is just the Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl show. So that is my show that I wrote and I direct. It's all comedy. It's about two girls in Hollywood who got a gig hosting a totally inappropriate kids show.
Nice.
Yeah. So I just talk about so many things. And I started that show with another girl, another actress, and she was playing Bunny Girl and I was playing Kitty Chick, and then Trump happened, and she became a Trumpster. And then we all were supposed to get,
Oh
so I got my COVID vaccine, and she freaked out, and she said that I, should never have gotten it. And then she
no!
just,
And your left hip
she
didn't fall
quit the
off. You didn't
show.
die or nothing.
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I did not grow a third boobie or anything. I'm totally fine. But no, it was actually really
Well,
sad. It was like
nothing
really
sticks to me at
sad.
all. So
It was like really sad to see people freaking out and
all
the
right,
country
it
divided, boom.
happens. It happens.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? So then now I play both parts.
Oh,
I
okay.
made it that she went off the show, and another girl came in, and so I play Bunny Girl, Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl in it, and I have a lot of other actors in it, and it's really fun, and I love it. So I am in real life liberal snowflake, and so I love putting all this shit in my story. So I have three channels. The Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl show, which is, each episode is like, 25, 30 minutes. So it's like I wanted to just show,
I did watch a little bit of that just to get like
oh, you did?
like a base. Like I said, I
Yeah.
don't do any research on my guests again because I like it to be real and raw and not
Yeah.
canned by any means. I just hate that. So
Learn as you talk to them.
yeah,
Yeah.
my
Okay.
ADD does that. It doesn't stop me because I just keep going. I look like I'm on blow, but I'm not. So
So glad you're not. Good for you.
yeah. Imagine this
No,
is me
but
at 56. Imagine me at 20. It's like
so what did you watch a liberal snowflake part of the
no,
show,
no.
or
I've always been
oh,
kind of like my family's always been kind of liberal. So like even
yeah,
my grandma, like from like
that's
several
good. That's
generations of liberal, so wanting to do things for people. Fucking
yeah.
stupid, I know.
Those
Karen,
darn Democrats
you're
caring and having
you.
compassion
We
and
got
trying
to
to do
stop.
things for people. What the hell?
We got to stop doing things for the people. God damn it. It's like,
Oh, that rips my heart
yeah,
apart. That
yeah.
is so sad. Like,
Brandy
right?
from the Uncorked podcast is watching. Hi, Brandy.
Hi,
And
Brandy.
hi. Isn't she adorable? Told you she was cute. So how long you been?
So
How long you been in like doing like acting and comedy? Like how long you been doing this?
I don't know. I mean,
Atta
I
girl.
try so hard to just, not think about age. So it's
Yeah.
like,
But when
it's
you
all
look
just
back
a
at it, when
blob.
you look back at everything's a blur, you've done everything right. That's all I'm saying. When you look back and it's all a blur, you've done it right.
No, so I'm an artist too. So like, I did comedy, and then for a while I had a t-shirt company, and I really loved it. I was making t-shirts, putting rhinestones and blinging them out, and putting my art I'm an artist. So like all the things behind me. So I was doing that for a while, and then now I'm back to acting, and I'm in SAG, and I pretty much do comedy. Comedy is my favorite thing to do, but I have
Me too.
done, drama, drama,
Drama.
but yeah. So yeah.
So are you still doing like on stage? You're still going live and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, I am. But right now, I have been working on directing my series.
Okay.
So yeah. So I'm writing some new material, and I'm gonna be going back and hitting the stage soon.
Well,
Yeah.
always let me know.
But
Always let me know, and always send me links, and I can always put links up like on
that's
my
awesome.
page and stuff like that. Again, I do this to meet people and to promote people. That's the only reason I do it, and
That's
get my
awesome.
funny out. So there it
That's
is.
awesome.
It's a
That's
win-win for
great.
everybody. So
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't been on stage in close to 25, 23, 25 years, somewhere around. I'm actually going to do a hosting and a stand-up on May 10th.
Oh,
So
that's fun. So where are you in Illinois?
yeah, I'm a little bit south of Chicago. I got some friends
Okay.
that have a bar. They actually got they know a decent headliner who's going to come down and perform. They asked me if I would open up, and I'm like, sure, but
That's awesome.
sounds good.
That's awesome.
So
I'm looking forward to seeing that. You're
yeah,
gonna tape it, right?
yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's gonna be on. It's also gonna stream live on Mosaic TV, just like we are right now. Everybody, we are
Okay.
talking to Lesa Noelle, and she is the creator of the Kitty Chick and Bunny Girl show
The
on
Kitty Chick and
YouTube.
Bunny Girl show. I have a channel, Lesa Noelle, which I have little comedy skits, and I do my comedy on that. And then I just started a new series, which is called Farbie, which is Farbie, She's No Barbie, which is like the opposite of Barbie. She lives in a trailer park,
Oh
and
yes.
she lives in a trailer park, and she's a broken doll.
I
And
could
so
sink
that's
my teeth in it.
my yeah, that's my little thing I'm doing right now.
I
So I
grew up
just started that.
I grew up in a rural area, and
Yeah,
there were
I did
plenty
too.
of trailers, and I could yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah,
Yeah, she
I seen
lives
my
at
first
the
real hand grenade in a trailer. So I was
So I'm originally from
I
Washington
was
State,
10.
and yes, we had lots of trailers where I grew up. Yeah,
We've
yeah,
been there, girl. We've been
yeah.
there. We've seen things, man. We've seen things.
Yes, we have. And that's why when you asked me to come on the show, I was like, oh no, talk about I hate embarrassing things. Like embarrassing. I've spent a lot of meditation time trying to forget all these embarrassing things, right? But just for you, last night I had a little meditation and I unmeditated some of those stories. So, you know,
Fantastic.
stories that I've never, ever, ever told before. So, how special is
You know what
that?
you know what that's called, Lisa? That's an exclusive.
Therapy. That's called therapy. And
Therapy.
I
If
really,
I can be,
I
yeah,
don't quite
let me
have enough money
be,
for good therapy. So thank you.
let me be your catharsis.
Thank you.
Let me have it, baby. Let me just lay it on me. I can take it.
Okay. So I guess we'll start with, since it's called holiday, we'll start with my most very unfavorite Christmas party.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. But it all begins so sweetly, right? It all begins so sweet. My girlfriend just merely asked me to go to a Christmas party with her. Okay. Okay, I will go. And then she says, oh, the very last second, oh, we need to bring an ornament for the Christmas tree. I do not have an ornament for the Christmas tree. I'm sorry. It's early December. I don't have any ornaments. I just moved. So my girlfriend's like, "Oh, wait, I know. I have a perfect thing for you. For Christmas, I bought you this pair of underwear, and it was from
Go
what
on.
and it was like
Slower.
it was the most expensive underwear I've ever seen. I mean, it was so super funny, right? It was over the top. It was like made of rhinestones, and it was Christmas underwear, and it was like she goes,
Very
hang
sparkly,
this,
very shiny, like a
yes,
holiday.
hang this on the tree. It'll be funny, everybody will laugh. It'll be funny.
Right.
And I knew a lot of people that were going, and yes, we were all funny people, and we always did shit like that all the time, right? So no big deal. So we go there, and on the way there, we get even another better idea for me to pretend like I forgot, and then but I go and I take them off. I'm gonna pretend like I take them off.
Right.
Obviously, I
Right.
didn't. They still have a tag on them. They're
Right.
brand new. Okay.
And you've got a pair on.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right. That ruined the story.
Oh, you ruined the whole thing, man. Oh, forget it. I don't need to
All
tell
right.
the
I know
story
reality.
now.
Let me have
Forget
my
it.
fantasy.
Forget it. No, I'm just kidding. So so we get there, and everybody, it's a fancy party, and everybody's supposed to come in and make a big deal of putting your special Christmas ornament on the thing. So I had this idea to be really funny, and when it came, just 1 second, and I dipped into the hallway for like not even nothing, right? And I took the underwear out of my purse,
Right.
and it came right back, like I didn't even have. And I came right back, and I'm like, oh, here, I got it. I'm sorry, I just had to take them off. And I put them on again. Everybody's laughing, right? And it's so funny. And the host, she started bawling her head off. And she said, you turned my Christmas party into a sex party. And she ran in her bedroom and shut the door.
She
And
nearly let off cry.
everybody looked at me. Everybody was laughing, right? Everybody thought it was funny, but until she did that. And then everybody looked at me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Everyone's like, so somebody shoves a bottle of wine and 2 glasses in my hands. Go make it right.
Yeah.
Go make this right. I'm like, okay. What's her name? Like, I didn't even know her. I'm like, what's her name? I think it was Christine. What's her name? So I go in there. She was so distraught.
Wow.
I was like, and she was, and until I lifted up my skirt and I said, I did not take these off. I totally explained. I said, I planned this out especially for you, especially for your party, because you want to know why? We want to include you in our group, because we do this to everybody. I'm just riffing. I'm riffing here, pouring the wine here, honey. I'm riffing. So I made it all okay. So but the unfortunate
really
thing,
do love me.
So then she loved me after that because we bonded, right? And then she got too drunk, and she was like, she was, and then telling people about it. She didn't really take her underwear off. Show us, Lesa. Show them that you have your underwear on. I'm like, that's totally, I bet they believe us. They don't think they need. She's like pulling up my skirt. Come on, show them that you really have your underwear
when in
on.
Rome.
I was really glad to leave that party.
That's pretty funny.
So there you go. That
one's awesome. Nice story. Great story. That's hilarious. I like the way that you rebounded on it, though, like with no, we did that for you to make you inclusive.
Right. I had to, because you know what? Like, I didn't want, I mean, in all reality, I didn't want to ruin her party. Right. And I found out that she was trying to like have friends and like be part of the group. So like, I did the right thing. But guess what?
She's glad it all ended well. So,
but we never saw that girl again after that party. Isn't that weird? I don't know if she moved or what, but we never saw her again. So.
Oh, well.
And the worst thing is she kept those beautiful pair of underwear.
God damn it.
Yeah. They were honestly, in all these years now, like probably the most fanciest underwear I've ever gotten as a present.
This was Victoria's Secret's top shelf stuff.
Yeah,
man.
damn.
It was bedazzled. It was
I just hope that she tells people about the story.
You lost your first pair of bedazzled underwear and never even got to wear them once.
Yeah. You want another underwear story?
Always.
Okay.
That goes without. Is there something about me that doesn't look male?
All right. So I was doing a comedy improv show. Okay. And it was audience participation, right? So they would throw things that they would, I'm doing my thing and I'm doing really good. And then all of a sudden I see something go flying in the air and boop, it lands on the stage. And it was my underwear. And
Your underwear.
I was like, wait, oh, Vita, how did
How did that?
that happen? And then I'll tell you how it happened. I figured it out. I didn't use bounce in my laundry. Okay. So right before I went on the stage, I put on my fluffy sweater
Okay.
because it made me feel good.
Okay.
And so I took it right out of the dryer and I carried it in
Oh
and
no!
I just put it on right before I went on stage. So my underwear was
Attached to you.
stuck in, it must have been a sleeve or something. And then I just do my thing and and it plopped on the ground.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, I'm a professional. I can do this. Everything's going on in my head.
Right.
How did my underwear get there? Trying to figure that out. How am I going to just pretend that? I just pretended it wasn't there. I'm sorry. I just was
Like how do you
I'm
keep
just
your
going to
train of
keep
thought to
on
move on
going
to your?
on, baby.
Yeah, how do you move on to
And
your next bit? Yeah.
people, so somebody else, and we did it more. And then it was time for somebody to say something. And a lady from the audience yells out, we just want to know how your underwear got out of your jeans and on the stage. And everybody laughed so hard because I couldn't believe. So
Yeah. Trade
she thought,
secret. That's all. I would
I
have
wish I
known a
would have said
trade
that, but I
secret.
didn't. I laughed so hard. I think I explained, because I was embarrassed, I was
Static
embarrassed.
cling.
I picked him up. I was like, I was hoping that you guys thought that this was a Kleenex, because so there's my second embarrassing underwear story.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, I was confused when you go. So I didn't use bounce. I'm like,
Yeah.
bounce.
Yeah. Always use bounce.
It took me a second, and
'Cause-
I'm like, oh, static cling. Okay, I got.
or maybe wash your underwear not with your sweaters.
Your fluffy
Maybe.
sweater. Your fluffy
Yeah.
sweater.
I don't know. But I
I don't.
got through that one
I don't
too. Everybody
discriminate on my
laughed and
life.
it was okay.
I do keep
I
them
cried
separate but
after.
equal. So my whites are in one and my colors are in another. But I'm not racist. It's just laundry.
Yeah, yeah. All my
Like,
line is just pink and black, so it's
my mother taught me. Okay, I had to
yeah,
separate
that's
them.
good. That's
All right.
good. That's good.
I mean, this is
I can
great. It's
tell that
still nice
about
and
you.
kind of light and colorful. I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah. Your
I know
whites are
my
white.
laundry. I know
I
my
can
laundry
tell.
game. Oh, that's fun. So,
So would you like another underwear story?
three. We're going for a three-peat.
Yeah. This is
Again,
maybe
male.
this one's maybe not as well. It is an underwear story. Um, Again, I was on the stage. I was on the stage and I was in a big play. And it was the first time that I had an audience this big. There was like 200 people out there. And
Okay.
I was used to doing plays, but I don't know. I just wasn't prepared to walk out there and see this many people, like standing and so many people. And I
Right.
walked out and I had to do this one piece. It was long too. It was a really cool poem, beatnik poem. I was a beatnik chick, so I had to be
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Life's a drag. That kind of girl. And I went out there and I went center stage and I looked at everybody and I did what I blanked. I could not remember my lines. I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't remember anything. And everyone's staring at me. And I turned around and I walked straight back. And in my head, I was like, what the fuck, girl? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Right.
And with all my training, with all my going to Stella Adler, going to, Meisner technique, you know what pulled me through? I thought of a Brady Bunch episode where I think it was Jan forgot her lines, and they said, if that ever happens, you should picture everybody in the audience in their
In their
underwear.
underwear. Yeah.
So guess what? It works. I turned around. Couldn't remember anything, and I still turned around, and I took a really long, and I went like this, and I looked at everybody. I looked at everybody, and it all came back to me because I pictured everybody funny in funny underwear.
Right.
And everything came back, and I did my poem so well. And then afterwards, people were like, you know what we loved? We loved that really dramatic pause that you did where you walked, where you walked to the back, and then you came back and you just stared at us all. We were like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I pulled myself out of that one.
Oh, did you like that? I was wondering if I should do it, and then I did it, and then oh yeah, well thank you. Now I know to do it again. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a dramatic choice.
By the way, you weren't in your underwear.
No, but it's an underwear joke. I mean, not
right.
a joke, but it's an underwear story, and
Mm-hmm.
it shows you that maybe not all embarrassing underwear things are. You can use underwear to pull you out of a very embarrassing situation.
That's very funny. That's
Yeah.
very cool. Let that out. Tracy says sounds like something she would do. Okay.
I like you, Tracy.
I would. I think I don't know.
Use it next time. It works.
Like we've all been in the moment doing stand up, and everything just kind of goes. Like I had a bad stand up. The way I do mine is I don't like to go out and directly like look at. Hey, Brett Allen's watching. So is Brian Jensen. Hey, Brian, he's got the bar that I'm going to be stand up at. But anyway, I like to take the microphone and I kind of look down and I do a couple, one-liners, get some chuckles, and then I turn around and I get the microphone and I kind of pick it up. And this is just what I'm comfortable doing. Well, the person I did it like the guy ahead of me was he was a singer, and so I go up there. And he had duct taped the microphone down to the stand. And then the base of this microphone, I swear to God, it was like a 40-pound weight at the bottom of this microphone, like trying to pick it up. Like it just threw me the fuck off. And it was a sparse crowd. And it was like, I couldn't get the chuckle. I couldn't get anything. And I just fucking melted. Like I did. I think I did about 3 minutes.
You know what he did? He fucked up your relationship with the mic.
Yeah, he did. He fucked up my microphone. Yes, relationship.
Yeah. That's always when I do stand up. For some reason, that's always my hang up. Am I going to get along with the mic? Is that mic going to jump out of my hands? Is it going to do something weird? I don't even know why.
I've never,
not the audience. They're okay. But it's that mic, I got to deal with.
I was trying to
I don't know why.
I was trying to pick up this microphone stand. It's like, it was so fucking heavy. Like I lost it. It just threw my groove off. And then somebody heckled me, and I just said, "Who said that?" And that was my heckling response. Who the fuck said that? That'll get them, Mark. You showed them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hardest thing that you're ever going to do. Stand up.
At least
it's the hardest thing. Like, unless you're a doctor.
It's you like people just staring at you blankly, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what else you got, honey?
Wow. Okay. I'll never be here again. Good night.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah.
Thanks for having me leave. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it's rough sometimes, and then sometimes it's really rewarding. It's so you never know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Hey, Brian. Brian says, "Hey, man, Tyler Marshing is watching. He is a world
Hey
champion,
guys.
championship wrestler. He's a champion right now. So
Awesome.
go, Tyler. All right.
Yeah.
We were talking to Lesa Noelle, and she has a show called Kitty Chick and Bunny Girl, and she writes
The
it.
Kitty
She
Chicken Bunny
acts
Girl
in it.
show.
Yep, the show, and that she's a stand-up comedian. She's fantastic. She's absolutely lovely, and I'm enjoying having a conversation with her. So I
Thank
was
you.
like, oh, you're welcome.
And I'm enjoying having a conversation with her.
I am. Whew. So are you a blue comic? Are you don't seem like a blue comic at all. You seem more like a storyteller a little bit.
I am actually, well, kind of like, because I've noticed this. So you notice your style. I've
Yeah.
noticed without trying, I will have a theme or a subject, and it will be 1 minute long, but it will have little bits in there. You know what I mean? I'll try
Yeah.
to get as many laughs per minute on that thing, but I
Right.
seem to have like a 1 minute thing with this subject, and then I go to the next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my thing. And I guess it is liberal snowflake. You know, I'm always trying to see the positive side of really shitty things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I try to stay
That's comedy.
positive.
You know, that's comedy in a nutshell, really. It's
Yeah. You know,
you take
yeah.
a tragedy and you turn it into comedy. Like it's that's the formula. That's always the formula. Yeah, I like to do like
Yeah.
I like to do a little bit of bits in between, and then I do like story, and then a couple bits. You know, like you said, kind of mix it up a little bit in the middle. You know, so
Right. So now that, so I do have, I do get a little political, but now that you know, campaigning is on, we're gonna just hear all this shit going
yeah.
on. I think I'm gonna, you know, do my political stuff.
Yeah,
And,
I steer pretty clear of all the political stuff. Like this is the most you'll ever really hear me do any political on a show at all, is what we just did, and that's about it. Like I stay
right.
away from it. I keep it pretty neutral as far as being on stage. You know, I just want people to have a good time down the middle. Oh, there you
Are
are.
you back? That was
Yeah, I
weird.
lost you for a second.
Yeah.
Lesa, where'd you go, honey?
I thought you were like, you said political, you got gone. You're
Yeah,
gone.
that's
You're
right.
out of here.
I thought you was like, I thought you were like,
Goodbye.
fuck this guy. Click.
No, my political
Fuck
stuff
you,
is
MW. Boom. You're
my
gone.
political stuff is also, you know.
Good luck with that episode, fucker. See you later.
I try to stay positive too, you know, like. But I'm obviously a liberal snowflake. I'm a wokester. You know, I get people that come on my page all the time. You know, you damn wokesters trying to take away our country life.
Thank you.
We're not trying to take away any country life. You know, I mean, you know, Beyonce just proved that.
I just want to take everything from everybody. I'm as liberal as I.
No, you know what's the funniest?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make books. Fuck you.
Yeah. Ban that Bible. There is talking animals in the Bible. Do you know that that's what happened, right? They banned Charlotte's Web because, you know, God doesn't like talking animals. So then somebody went in on that note and banned the Bible because the Bible has a talking animal.
What?
And then so Ron DeSantis says he thinks maybe he's gone a little too far now. Because the Bible was banned.
Because he's fucking with a talking mouse? Don't fuck with Disney, dude.
I know.
Don't fuck with the mouse. She'll get the horns. I swear to God. Don't fuck with Disney. Like, I don't know how many followers you have. It's not as many as Disney. It's not as many as Disney.
Taylor, the Swifties have nothing. The Swifties are nothing compared to the Mickey Mouse people.
I think they're all in the same boat.
Don't fuck with the Mickey Mouse people.
So you pissed off Disney and Swift. Okay, there's half the population of the earth.
Oh my God, you're right. Wow.
Know your audience. So, yeah, I did something at a country bar, very loud, and my is watching NASCAR, and I said something very
NASCAR-y?
very bad. I said something very bad, and well, I thought it was funny, and my wife goes, "No, your audience."
She goes in slow-mo.
Because
Oh
I said,
no.
I impersonated somebody, and I said, "Sister fuckers, start your engines." Because all the TVs were turned down, and I just mimicked the words as he said, and my wife, everybody turned, and my wife just,
And I bet they just were all laughing, right? Because
no,
they thought
no,
it was so funny.
no, they were not, and my wife was, "No, your audience."
Know your
And
audience.
the more I think about it, the less I
Yeah.
regret it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's the attitude. I'm tired of people like putting me down for being woke
I just, yeah, I'm
or
gonna make a
being,
joke. I'm gonna make a joke anyway.
liberal.
I don't care who it is. I'm gonna make the joke. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the shot. That's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't care
Yeah.
if it's a Democrat, a Republican, whatever, an independent. If
Yeah.
the joke is
Yes,
there,
yes.
if the
Yes.
joke is
If the
there,
joke is there and they deserve it.
I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're gonna throw a little curveball at me, I'm gonna jack it out of the park. I don't have a choice. It's in me, so
Yeah. I can tell that.
yeah.
You have no choice. I can see that. Yeah.
Stop. Yeah.
I'm sure that's what you say to your wife too.
She
I
like,
had no
hey,
choice.
we're going on
I had no choice.
this August will be 20 years. So
That's awesome.
if she's not used to it by now,
Yeah. I
I,
think she knows you.
oh yeah. Well, she's as funny as I am, funnier sometimes. She's
Oh,
oh
that's
yeah,
great.
she's awesome. She's super
That's
fucking
great.
funny.
Does she
Yeah.
do comedy or
No, she
she's just
really
a really
doesn't.
awesome,
She
funny?
like we sit well, she's kind of a writer because we sit in the basement. We're like two old people. We got two recliners and an end table in between us, and we have our
Oh,
cocktails and we talk all night. And then so like she's
that's
got like we'll
cool.
write down shit that we were bantering back and forth,
Yeah.
and she'll write down shit that I say, and I'll write down shit that she says, and
Yeah.
just incorporate it into like common
Yeah.
conversations with everybody. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's fun. That's
yeah,
fun.
I feel like Archie and Edith Bunker, and they except for except for they talk and we
Except for
talk.
you guys get along and are on the
Yeah,
same.
exactly.
Yeah.
You shut up, woman, you dingbat. It's like
Do you have kids?
yeah, we got one daughter,
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
she's a force. She's a lot like us. So
How old
except
is
for
she?
sometimes we'll not say something. She's not like that. She'll say something. She's very
Outgoing. That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So yeah. So yeah, that's that. All right. So when's your
Great.
next gig? What do you got going on next? What's happening?
So right now I have been writing my next episode for the Kitty Chicken Bunny Girl show,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm going to be shooting soon. And then I've been writing for Farby because
Right.
it's very stylized. And I've been working a lot on, building my backgrounds in AI.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you been like seeing what all the crazy things we can do now on AI? It's
I haven't
amazing.
played around with it or
So
anything.
in my Farby, it's gonna be it's gonna have a certain look because I'm gonna green screen it, but I'm gonna use these crazy backgrounds that I've created in AI.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
so
see it. Now,
it's very
now that you've been
stylized.
on
So
the
that's what I'm
show,
working on.
now that you've been on the show, I can watch your show. So
Ah. Well, I think I subbed this channel with my channel. So,
oh, awesome.
and I watched some of your interviews. Yeah,
Yeah.
very very good, very funny. Yeah,
Oh, thank
yeah,
you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
There's been so many, like I've been doing this now for 6 years, and I've only been doing the StreamYard thing where I could bring my guests in where I could see them for like the last year or so. So there's just
I noticed that you have live shows and then
yeah,
you have the other shows. Were the other shows not live?
they're not, yeah, they're
They're
live,
just
but they're not
supposed.
as good. You can't see the guest.
Oh, it's just a podcast then.
Right, you can hear them, but you can't
It's
see them. And
oh,
I was having a hard time with my audio, so a lot of them don't sound as good and stuff like that. When I got StreamYard changed everything, really helped, bring
okay.
everybody in.
So you like StreamYard?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So because now I can see you, and all these people out here can see your lovely face. So like it just changed everything. It's what I've always wanted to happen. Like previously I had like 2 iPads up here, like up above me, and the audio facing one so it could record off the other one. And it was like
It's progression. See,
yeah,
you're progressing.
right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
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 So like I think I've got like over 100 episodes on my podcast, like on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Going back 6 years, like just a ton. And then some of the YouTube stuff. And now it's like getting more. Now I can really start building my audience on YouTube.
Yeah. 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 Because you can have
TV.
several people on StreamYard come up, right? You can interview.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I can bring up like 3 people if I want to. Okay, Lesa, it's coming up on 45 minutes, and I keep it there because we do go Mosaic TV. Watch Mosaic TV. If you have an Apple, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick, if you have an Apple TV,
okay,
if you have,
cool.
Yeah. You can, if you have a Android device, you can download Mosaic TV. You can see us. And we just streamed live to a bunch of people around the world. We're worldwide, baby.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
So promote yourself. Tell us everything about you again, where they can send you money. Do you have like a Patreon or anything? Or
I'm Lesa Noelle. What I really would love is people to come sub my comedy channels on YouTube. If you go to the Lesa Noelle on YouTube, LesaNoelle, all my other channels are on there.
Awesome. Fantastic. And it's been an absolute joy to have you on. When you
really
get
fun
out and stuff like that, send them to me. I will I'll post them on my page.
Awesome.
I know.
Great.
I know, right? God, I'm just the best.
You look so cool.
I know. So
thank
I'm
you,
go ahead
Mark.
and sign
it
off
was
here.
fun.
You hang out for a minute. I'm going to talk to you after the show.
Okay.
And we're gonna just say hi for a minute or two. Okay. And everybody, thanks for watching. As always, you can find me at myworstholiday.com. You can find me on Mosaic TV, baby, and My Worst Holiday Podcast on YouTube. And with that being said, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been My Worst Holiday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.